No, I'm him.
What's the argument?
Pat is great. He's great, obviously, for his team. You feel me? Like, they won 2 back-to-back Super Bowls, yada, yada. They did their thing, right? Now, you look at me. 2 back-to-back, 1,700, Pro Bowl, All-Pro, this, that, all-decade, this, consistency. All that, man. You feel me? And I'm doing this at 5'8", 5. I'm going to call myself shorter now. 5'7", about 190. Come on, man. A lot of people said I couldn't be a receiver, and here I am doing this. I'm giving all the short kings out there hope. All the short kings across the world hope.
So, hey, man, shout out to Tyreek Hill. I can't be mad at him. Having back-to-back 1,700 receiving yards, that's no slouch. That is no slouch. I could name elite receivers like a Jerry Rice who haven't done that, Calvin Johnson who hasn't done that, not even Julio Jones, Antonio Brown haven't done that. So, what Tyreek Hill is doing, putting up those numbers. And the thing is, he can play with any quarterback. He can play with Patrick Mahomes, he can play with Tua, and also before Patrick Mahomes was Alex Smith and everything. So that tells him, his skill set with type of receiver he is, he can play with any quarterback and still put up numbers. It's cool. But you saying better than Patrick Mahomes, I don't know about that. But what you think about Ronnie? What's your take on what Tyreek Hill said?
I think Tyreek Hill is a phenomenal player, and I'm not only that, but this season alone, I think he's going to do well in the Dolphins. They said towards pretty much increase his game because now since he has that big contract, he's pretty much looking to capitalize for this year in the Dolphins season coming into 2024 to 2025. So I think Tyreek is another great addition to the Dolphins, and I think he's gonna shine once again this year too. I think this year he's gonna finally beat the record. So I'm just looking for that. I'm just looking him to do so. But it just kind of shows you, like I always tell people, height don't matter. At the end of the day, it's the skill, it's the talent, it's the confidence. You able to do it all. And Tyreek Hill is a prime example of that. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. He's one of the fastest receiver right now in this generation. So I see him doing more and more great things. And now that they say he's very confident. He's very confident to the point he be trying to race other like people like be doing racetrack. Like Tyreek Hill, they say he's and not only that, but he's also very active when it comes to Miami too as well. Like he's very active within the community. So shout out to him. I just can't wait to see what he's gonna have coming in for this season in football. So I'm just waiting for that. Go ahead, King.
Thank you, brother. But sometimes confidence can be rooted in delusion. I want you to hear me on this. Patrick Mahomes, who can play double sports. You're talking about a 3-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time NFL Most Valuable Player, NFL Offensive Player of the Year, 2-time First Team All-Pro Bowler, 6-time Pro Bowler. He led the NFL in passing touchdowns and leaders. He signed a contract for $503 million, making him one of the highest paid Super Bowl. You telling me you better than Pat Mahomes? His daddy is hood.
Daddy used to play baseball too.
Play baseball.
Professional baseball. I'm talking MLB. Professional MLB.
What is these dudes talking about? Is it dark skin insecurity? I'm trying to figure out. You talking about Pat Mahomes? We're not talking about the same one. He went to an NFL championship 4 times, won 3 out of that. He's the next Tom Brady.
And also remember to mention, he won one with him as well.
Thank you.
That was at one of them. Tyreek Hill did help him though. I'm just keep that in mind.
Oh, we did
and
that,
also Kelsey. So Mahomes couldn't do it on his own. He couldn't do it on his own.
I know he couldn't do it on his own, but Tyreek couldn't do it on his own either. Without the quarterback gunning it, hey, Tyreek! That's all I got to say.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill, I'll tell you this, for his type of shape to have track speed, he has track speed. It's rare to have him, how he is built, because usually you have track speeds, you're slimmer. You're very slim. You be 140, 150, maybe 130. But him to have track speed at 190 is a rare specimen. And I want to get that to Tyreek Hill to have a track speed like that. Very, very rare. The number he's putting up, the Pro Bowls, the All Pros that he has, he's definitely gonna be a first level Hall of Famer. I get all that. And also, the teams that voted for him as being number one player in the league, I get all that. You had a phenomenal season, but I agree with you, Akeem. When it comes compared to Patrick Mahomes, what he's trying to do a three-peat this year, a three-peat, and if he do it, no other quarterback will never done that, and that will put him like, hey, Tom, I know you to go, but if I get this three-peat right here, I'm close to you. That'll be 4 championships he had right there.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, like I said, Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill, they're both dangerous.
Yes.
They're both dangerous. I get them that. I get with Tyreek Hill's confidence that he's at offense that he's flourishing at the elite level. He just got a new contract from the Miami Dolphins like a couple of weeks ago. So shout out to him. He deserved it. All that type of stuff. I know the confidence is well high. And I also know you're gonna put up numbers again as well. But when it comes to Patrick Mahomes, I'm sorry, man. I know that. I know you think yourself as highly confident as one of the best of the best. But when it comes to Patrick Mahomes, I'm sorry, man. You're not that. I'm sorry, you're not that arrogant. You're not, because Patrick Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes is trying to be the GOAT. He's trying to get 7, 8 Super Bowls. He's trying to get more Super Bowls than Tom Brady. That's what he's trying to do. He gonna get the MVPs. He gonna get the Pro Bowls. He gonna get the All Pros. And the thing is, every year that Patrick Mahomes is playing, he's favored to win the MVP. He's always favored to win the MVP. Every single year, Patrick Mahomes is going to be favored to MVP. When it comes to Tyreek Hill, you can't talk about it. You can make a case. But when it comes to Patrick Mahomes, every year, you're going to mention him being winning an MVP. You can't say that nobody else in the league but Patrick Mahomes. That's my take on that.
Shout out to Just Hear Me Out is also in the building. DJ Tron's also in the building. Jabari's also in the building. Shout out to Hassan is also in the building. Bobby is also in the building. Lovely Bobby Brian's also in the building. Shout out to Ashton Williams, creator of the Shiesty Adventures, also in the building. Just hear me out. Say what you're saying. Mahomes is better than Tom Brady. No, we're not saying that. Mahomes is no near better than Tom Brady. However, Tom Brady still had a better receiving, better O line than the Chiefs, and the Chiefs still able to win every Super Bowl. Pretty much every time they go to the Super Bowl, they win. So do I think he's better than Tom Brady? No, but he's getting close to it, and I think nobody would never be better than Tom Brady. Because Tom Brady it's the ultimate growth. Not only that, but he was coached by a hell of a great coach. Bill Belichick, one of the greatest coaches of all time. So that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. So we're not gonna talk about that. Everybody know Tom Brady is the GOAT. So that's a whole nother subject for another day. Tom Brady did beat Mahomes. We already know in the Super Bowl when he was in Tampa.
He's what, Tom Brady's 2-0 against Patrick Mahomes. Is he? I think it's 2-0.
2-0. 2-0 against Patrick.
He beat him in the Super Bowl, and he beat him back with the Patriots. He beat him in the playoff game too. So Tom Brady's 2-0 against him.
Hey, not only that, but also Mahomes also struggled against Joe Burrow as well. Just keep that in mind too.
Yeah,
that's another guy that he struggled with. So, and this year I think Joe Burrow is going in there with a mission. So that was we just got to see. That was it. This football season is gonna be very incredible. I'm just waiting to see who's planning on going to the Super Bowl. And you already know 49 is also favored to go again, which makes no sense. But they favored to go.
So the Lions, I just want to put that in there. The Lions too. I just want to put that in there as well.
Y'all not favorite. Y'all not even close to favorite. To go there.
We're gonna talk shit. We're gonna talk a lot of stuff around it. This football. I can't wait.
No, yeah. Detroit